this group of prisoners, the ones doing 12 months or less, they exemplify the revolving door syndrome, you know, of prison, reoffending, back into prison again. And currently they receive the least support in prison and the least support when they get out. And, you know, many of them have drug and alcohol problems, they're homeless. So I think the idea, and it's a vision, actually, as Mr. Grayling called it, you know, the idea of being met, every single one of them, by what he calls a wise friend, somebody who's been there, somebody who knows the pitfalls, knows the obstacles in the path of somebody who is trying to go straight. I think it's a great idea, but in practice, it's a big thing. Last year, over half the prison population served a sentence of 12 months or less. Some 39,000 served a sentence of 6 months or less. So that's an awful lot of people coming out of prison, and an awful lot of mentors required.
What's that moment like when you step out of the prison gates?
Well, depending how long you've been away. I mean, in my case, for example, on my last sentence, I was fortunate because I'd served quite a long sentence. So then, and ironically, they're the ones who get treated better in the because I'd gone from Cat B to Cat C to Cat D, open prison, working out and everything, you know, but these guys get nothing. And if you go to any big city prison, you know, any day of the week, you'll see a group of men coming out in the morning. I'll tell you now, a lot of them will disappear to the nearest off licence, you know, and get some alcohol. Some will have no homes to go to and just no support. They've got £46 in their pocket and nothing else, and it's a different world.
Does it put a lot of pressure on someone who might be a mentor to try and get that person, you know, not to go straight to the off licence, to go and help them out with benefits? I mean, it's a lot of support that is required, isn't it?
It is, but I think they've got more chance than probation officers in a way, because, you know, probation officers have their role, of course, but, you know, if a guy comes out and he's met by a guy and says, yeah, I've done this, I've been there, I know what to do, you know, I know the rules, I know the way, you know, to circumvent this thing, you know, we can get through to this, we can cut through this, we can do that, you know. I think it'll, on paper, it sounds a great idea, and no matter what it costs, if it brings down reoffending, I promise you, it'll be as cheap as chips.
But
really.
The numbers are pretty massive, aren't they?
Tens of thousands, you know. But having said that, there's a lot of unemployment, so it could bring unemployment down and reduce the crime rate at the same time.